yeah, maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh 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 yeah, maybe. Are you ready to mine?
Hello miners, Munchmo back with some more mining. And today we are going to work on putting out some cool stuff in this house, hopefully. I actually got a few really good suggestions on Facebook from someone who's going to remain nameless for the time being. Not for any sort of anonymity, but because honestly I don't know his name. I assume he's from another country. I think it's a he. I'm not even sure about that. From another country. It looks like it's written in a different alphabet. But that's about all I can say. Very, very good suggestions. I unfortunately cannot implement everything in all of them as they are. But there are some really great ideas that I'm going to take and roll with. So, actually my first step is I'm going to get some resources here to do this with. As we don't have everything we need here. Let me see what I've got. I've got the wool, of course. We're good on wool. Let's put the seeds in there. We've got a lot of wood, different types of wood. Good. I think we've got almost everything we need, except... Oh, wait, let me see. We're missing one key ingredient, which shouldn't be a big problem. Ooh, nom 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 nom. Okay, so we have got some more questions today, too. While I go gather this stuff, I might as well talk about myself a bit here. Haha, of course. Actually, you know what? I'm going to also collect some more wool from every sheep that I pass, because it'll all come in handy. And I got my pen of multicolored sheep over there. So let's see. I'm not sure exactly what questions I have. I only know of a couple of them. Let's see. Alright, we'll just go ahead and gather all the wool from these sheeps here. I don't spend enough time around these sheeps for them to all regrow their wool, unfortunately. But that's okay. White wool, very handy. And somehow there's a pink sheep that is not in here with the rest of the sheep. How did you get out, sir? How did you get out? I do not know. So, okay. First question I see here. Play... Well, okay. It's not a question exactly, but somebody's suggesting I play Swamp People, the game. I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry. Why is this world not loading for me? This is Minecraft for you. That's what it is. Yes, we are going back into the Nether. We like to do that a lot, I think, but we have a purpose this time. What do you do most of your life? That is the first actual question here that I've seen. Honestly, I'm not even sure what the question means, but maybe what do I do in my free time? I can answer that one. Absolutely. I make videos. I play video games. That's really all there is to it. Outside of that, right now I don't have a whole lot going on. Some of you may remember I am single. I am actively exploring the world of online dating, sort of, but it really hasn't gotten me anywhere yet. Messaged a few people, all that sort of thing. There we go. That should do, and then we will take a trip back. I'm not sure what else there is to answer that question. What do you do most of your life? From Gotham, Brandon? I guess that's it. I mean, I work a full-time job, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I go to work to pay the bills, and then I come home, hang out with my son a bit, and play video games, watch TV. Not very exciting. Oh, dude, you're in my way. Oh, dude, you totally... I hit it with a shovel. I'm not supposed to hit it with a shovel. All right, we'll just walk. Oh, now he just runs... Seriously, stupid pig man. Ah, there's no world ahead of me. We'll go in here. Oh, actually, you know what? What's that? More of that? Okay. I didn't have to go all that far after all. So if I need more of this stuff, I will remember it's there. Had some people talking about League of Legends in reference to Misfortune. I don't know that game, unfortunately. I have not played it before. I've heard bad things about it. Not necessarily about the game, but more about the people who play the game and how unforgiving they are for new players. So that is definitely a game that I would not really consider playing. From what I understand, though, League of Legends is originally Day of the Ancients. I did play that way back in the days of Warcraft 3. Like, you know, when it was just a mod or a map for the Warcraft 3, the game. So that was cool. I've played Smite. Well, I have played. I don't necessarily actively play that right now. But that's cool. Okay. So now we have this stuff. What are we going to do with it? We're going to cook it. Yeah, you heard me. We are going to cook this stuff up. We're going to make ourselves some nether brick. And now I'm out of room. So, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and see if we can work on... let's work on the bedroom, shall we? We got a really great ideas for the... Actually, we got some good ideas for the bathroom, too. But I think I'd like to start with the bedroom, since that's the room we spend the most time in right now. So let's go take a look at this bedroom and see how it looks compared to... This is actually a pretty decent sized room. Okay. Alright. I think I got an idea of what I want to put in here. Don't know if I have everything I need to do it, but if not, we will see what we can do about getting it. Do I have reeds? That is... No, we don't have reeds, but there are reeds over there, so we'll grab those and we'll replant them and get them growing and all that sort of stuff. So maybe we won't actually get this entire place started yet. Maybe we'll just be doing collection of the resources to decorate the house. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, okay. While I'm going over to get the reeds, let's look at more questions. How old am I? I am currently 35 years old. Turned 35 in February. Yeah. I don't know if you... That's not old in my opinion, honestly. But, you know, it's because it's my age, so I can't call myself old, can I? Are there any more reeds around here? Any more reeds? Nope. Okay, we're good. That should be fine. I'm no spring chicken no more, but I don't feel like I'm old. I actually kind of feel like I'm young. I still, like, internally, my personality feels like I'm still like a teenager. Sort of. I still have these ideas of things I want to do or whatever, and I still kind of have the mentality of a teenager. That's one of the reasons why I do the YouTube thing, because it makes me feel young. It gives me something like I would have loved to have done when I was younger. It's definitely, like, if this could ever be a job, this would be, like, the perfect job for younger me. And actually, let's pull these 2 away here. Or 3 away. So, yeah, this is something that I love doing. And definitely something that appeals to a younger me. There we go. We'll get them growing for now. So we're going to need bookcases. Do we have any... Huh, maybe we should just head back to the old base. Because I'm going to need some leather. Maybe we should go find some more cows. Actually, if I remember correctly, there are a bunch of cows over this way. Like, there's one right there. Huh. Maybe I should murder the cows in the hopes of getting leather. I need a lot of leather for this, though. I need at least 6 to 12 leather. Huh. Let's see how many cows we have. There might be leather over in this box, too. So, yeah. 35 years young. And loving it. Problem I have, though, is, like, I started a little bit too young when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So, like, you know, I have a teenage son, and there are a lot of people around my age. Okay, we're just going to murder the cows for their food and leather. A lot of women my age, they are looking to still have kids. And I am... Ooh, wow. Okay, never mind. We didn't need to breed cows. We got tons of cows here. But, yeah, I am at the point where I think I've had my kid. I don't really think that I need to have more. I could be wrong. Maybe... I don't know. Someday, maybe I'll change my mind and decide if I meet the right woman that I want to have more kids with her or something. Ooh, more reeds. That'll do nicely. But I'm pretty sure that I'm done with the whole kid thing. I think maybe part of it boils down to the fact that a lot of the women that I've been in a relationship recently have more been the needy kind who can't do things for themselves. So I feel like if I ever have another kid, I'll end up being with a woman who can't really take care of herself, let alone another human being. Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm looking for in a woman. Just somebody that's an equal. Somebody who will share responsibilities and you know, be there for me as much as I'm there for her. It's simple, I know. But, I mean, that's what life is, right? Okay, that should do nicely. Oop, more yellow wool for my road. Oop, another cow to murder. Thank you for your lovely, tasty flesh and skin. I guess technically they're both the same thing, though, aren't they? It's flesh and skin. Technically, leather is the skin, and when I say flesh, I mean, like, the meaty flesh of their body. Oh. Oh. Let's stick the cow meat in there. Let's drop the wools and stuff. Let's go ahead and plant more sugar cane because we want this stuff to grow. Even though I have a perfectly usable farm back at the old base, I still need this stuff now. Ooh, and it's nighttime. So let us lay down for a little snooze here. And... and the last question that I had from previous episode. This one's a little bit odd. Oh, sorry, the last one about my age. That was from Johnny. So thank you, Johnny, for that question. But now the next question, I'm going to preface this one. Preface this one by saying this question is a little odd. Definitely a little unusual. From Wolf. Looks like. I'm just going to say Wolf because that's the easiest way of saying it, even though there's a whole bunch of numbers after it. Oh, boy. I think I'm going to need to... Yeah, I'm going to have to do something there. That's okay. Oops. That does not belong there. Thank you. The question is... I think it's a fun question. I'm not sure what to think about this one, but, it seems Wolf thought I was gay originally. So maybe this is a fun one. I don't know. Let's grab 3 more stacks of this. Create some more of these real quick. Oh, that might be too many. Probably not, since this is my sidewalk. Because I'm in a good mood and I make funny sounds. So that I guess, I mean, I actually have gotten that before. So, you know. Hell, even the friends that I'm really friends with give me a hard time thinking. I don't actually think they think I'm gay or not. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But, I mean, I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, that's definitely not me. So, so the question is, how do I feel about gays? I honestly, they're people, you know, just like everybody else. There are all sorts of people out there. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, poly. I know that's not exactly an orientation, but still, there are people, you know, there are always going to be people out there who don't fit the mold of any societal norm, and I don't have a problem with them. I have friends who are bisexual and gay, poly relationships, all sorts of stuff like that. So I know a lot of people here, and I'm friends with them, and they, it doesn't bother me in any way at all. Yes, okay. So this actually leads me to something I find kind of interesting. Okay, so the dating website that I'm using is actually, it's like got all these questions. I don't know, I've filled out like 1,700 different questions on this site. Mind you, a lot of them were a long time ago. Some of them are recently. I've been updating them as I go. But so anyway, so yeah, I filled out all these questions and stuff. And there's just one question on this questionnaire that I find interesting. And the question is, do you believe being gay is a sin? And the question, at least I think that's the question. If it's not that, it's something very, very close to that. But the wording of the question is wrong. Because I think, at least, what they mean to ask more is, do you think it's wrong to be gay? But what they're actually asking is something completely different. Because whether or not something is a sin is something deemed a sin by, like, Christianity or whatever religion via the Bible or whatever religious text it is that's saying it is a sin, right? But it has nothing to do with what my opinion is. If, you know, the Bible says it's a sin, it's a sin. Because that is what the religious text that these people read who believe it's bad or whatever. And that is what they're basing their information on. So it's not... And it bothers me, that question. And, I mean, luckily, the questions that they have, they give you the option to actually put a little explanation for your answer and stuff. So that's what I put in there. I'm like, look, I have nothing, no problems with homosexuality or any of that stuff. But the question isn't asking about my opinion on whether or not this is right or wrong or whatever. This is asking whether I believe it's a sin. Even though I'm not religious, you know, I know that there are religious people out there and they believe it's a sin. Okay, so tell me what you think here with it going up a step like this. Should I do that or should I do it like that? Since it is a sidewalk, I think it might be better to do it like this. Let's do this here and see what it looks like all the way up there. I think this will probably be the way to go. So yeah, that's my little anecdote for the dating website thing, because I think it is kind of funny that they have that question. I mean, again, I understand what they're trying to get at, but at the same time, it's not what they're actually saying. So, yeah, it's just kind of humorous, the way that things happen like that. Let's see, would I ever date a man myself? That is part of his question. Okay. No, I would never date a man myself. I am completely 100% straight. I prefer the ladies too much. Sorry, I don't dig dudes. It's, you know, again, I don't have a problem with people who do, but they are definitely not my thing. So yeah. Now, let's see what else we got. Would I ever date a man myself? What are my experiences with gay people? Are they nice or not? That's kind of funny. Are gay people nice or not? The gay people that I know are nice, but just like any other like person out there, there are going to be nice and they're going to be not nice gay people. It just depends on the people. Like anything. It's like asking, you know, what do you think of Chinese people? Are they nice or not? I don't know. I'm sure some Chinese people are really nice, and I'm sure some are real assholes. Simple as that. But, yeah. Let's flush this back a bit more here. Give us a little room to work. Okay, we need to fill some of this stuff in. Just a little bit there like that. Fix this. That'll be better. And then let's get a little curve going there. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, and I think get rid of that one there like that. Okay, that'll do nicely. So let's see, what else? Is there any more? Could be a good topic. Yeah, actually, it is a pretty good topic overall. Now, I will admit to having had... I don't know if I would ever really question my sexuality, but when I was younger, a teenager, mind you, I did experiment with stuff, you know, and pretty much every single friend of mine experimented with stuff too. So I'll admit, I've kissed a guy before. Didn't really enjoy it. It was just, you know, I treated it like, you know, a non-romantic kiss like actors do, you know, like when they have to do a kissing scene in a movie or something. They're not really kissing, you know. They're not getting all up into it and stuff. They're just, you know, doing what they got to do for their job. And that's kind of the way I treat it, you know. It was like kind of dared or whatever. And so I was like, all right, whatever. So I did. And I was like, okay, I kissed him. Whatever. Wasn't my thing. I think this is going to have to come up a little bit here. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to do something about this. Oops, that does not need to be like that. Terraforming with Munchmo. I know, that should be the name of this episode. Terraforming with Munchmo instead of mining with Munchmo. Maybe next time we'll actually go do some mining. What do you think about that? I am kind of low on resources. Oops. That's not too shlabby right now. We'll have to do some more terraforming later. But, oh, this one has to come out a little bit here too, like that. It's not too bad, right? And then this here, like this. Once it goes green, it should be okay. So yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of my life story for you. As a teenager, I was quite, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't even know. Adventurous? I did a lot of crazy, stupid things when I was younger. I mean, a lot of crazy, stupid things. And honestly, I'm not so sure I'm completely done with all the crazy, stupid things. But, you know, not in a bad way, exactly. Because, like, I would love to go on an adventure, you know? It may sound kind of weird to say that, but, like, I've done my fair share of traveling, but I still want to do more, you know? Would love to find someone to visit, you know, all sorts of crazy foreign countries, and even traveling the United States would be great. Somebody to go on vacation in Florida with would be awesome. You know, this is the kind of things I'm looking forward to doing, even though I've got a kid, you know, that doesn't have to stop me from doing all this fun stuff. So it's life. It's what it will be. All right, there we go. I got my road, my sidewalk going. So we were going to work on this. We'll still have to work on this next time. Unfortunately, I got to get more reeds and stuff growing. Ooh, that one's growing good, good. So, but I think we're going to have to do something right here with this water thing. This is kind of a nuisance. Fill this sucker in. Maybe throw down a couple torches. As I said, terraforming with Munchmo! So tell me what you think of the roads, by the way, whether or not you think I should keep the sidewalks the way they are, or double stack them somehow differently, or what. I think they work okay like this, but if you have a different idea, let me know what you think. Maybe changes ideas in sidewalks, although I do like this sidewalk idea. I think it was Mavis who suggested it. I think it looks great. And then, of course, the actual dotting thing. Oh, I gotta get out of here before it gets dangerous and dark. Alright, that's better. It looks a little weird here. I don't know. I just wish there was like a stone slab that looked like stone. You know, that would be nice. Alright. But that is all that I have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, feel free to leave any suggestions, ideas for houses or designs or anything over on my Twitter. Facebook worked for me on this last one from... I'm sorry, I do not know your name. But Twitter's a lot easier for me to deal with because I don't go to Facebook as much as I should have probably. Or I should probably. And of course, if you have anything that you're curious about, anything you want to know more about me, please feel free to leave a comment below the video and ask me anything you want. I am going to try to be an open book. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.